Hi everyone, today we have a special guest on our channel. We have Ankit with us. So Ankit, would you like to introduce yourself once?
Hello everyone. I am Ankit. I hail from Noida and I did my graduation from NIT Jalandhar. I am a recent pass out of 2024 and right now I am doing my current job as a software developer in urban company. So that's about me. Yeah, I love to play cricket and write shairis. Also, I'm a great DSA geek. I love to do DSA in my free time.
Like he said, he's working as SD1 right at Urban Company right now. So we'll be getting to know his journey about how he cracked the Urban Company, interview experience, his preparation, and everything in between. So Ankit, would you like to start us off with your interview experience at Urban Company? Like how many rounds were there? What all happened?
Okay, so this was an off-campus opportunity. So before this, I was working as an intern in Insuredit for 6 months. So I got this from my college initially, and later on I got the PPO from there. But I got a call from Urban Company at around I think July. I don't remember the exact month. So I got a call from there, and yeah, so uh, there were initially three rounds for it. The first one was DSA, the second one was system design, and the third one was CS fundamental. So I would tell you what was the gap between these rounds. So the first round was DSA, and in that there were two lead code medium questions which you would be asked. It depends on your luck. You can get a hard one as well. But in my case, I got two medium lead code question. One was using sliding window, and one was using DP. And after 7 days, I got shortlisted for the second round, and the second round was system design. So basically, before the rounds, you would be told by the recruiter what kind of questions you would be asked, whether it would be DSA, system design, and would it be CS fundamentals, and at what time you would like to give the interview. So I choose to give the interview the next day after I get the call because I don't wanted to miss the opportunity. So the second one was the system design, in which you would be asked to design a LLD of some system like railway or aeroplane system. It would be also on your luck what kind of system you would be asked to design. And the third one was more of CS fundamental, in which you would be more focused upon object-oriented programming, computer networks, and operating system. So this was my interview experience. So I had basically 7 days of gap between first and second, and 3 days of gap between second and third interview. So after the third interview, you would get a call from the HR to discuss the salary, and yeah, that was my journey how I got here.
Hi everyone, I really hope you're enjoying the video so far with Ankit. And let me tell you, if you also want to crack a high paying startup like Cred, like Swiggy, or like Urban Company, then you cannot do that by just applying on the portal because the competition is so high that many times your resume is going to get rejected without even getting a proper chance. So you need to go via the route of referral. And I know how hard that can be because you're messaging multiple people and hardly any of them are reaching back to you, which is why TopMate has made it extremely easy for you to get referral in any company completely free of cost. All you need to do is go to the link in the description, check it out, go on TopMate, and there you'll be able to connect to any person of any company who will be able to refer you for opening in that company. So whatever company you want, just go on the link in the description, and TopMate will connect you to multiple people of that company who will be able to refer you. And not only will they be able to refer you, but they'll also be able to guide you on how to crack the interviews because these are the people who have already cracked it. So not only you're getting a referral, but you're also getting features like guidance on how to crack the company, you're getting mock interview, and you're getting much more. So what are you waiting for? Go click the link in the description and get your dream company's referral right now. And now let's get back to the video. Nice man, nice. So pretty much they asked everything: DSA, system design, CS fundamentals, almost everything that you need in IT, right?
Yeah, being a fresher, it was very new to me to solve a system design program. System design. So in the college, generally freshers don't prepare for system designs. Uh, you would be mostly preparing for DSA. So to prepare for it, you should watch YouTube videos, whatever resources you are getting. I think you should watch it. I followed two YouTubers, mainly Gaurav Sen and Kriti Pushwal. So yeah, you can follow them, and basically being an engineer, you can do it in 3 or 4 days. You can understand the concept and yeah, it in interview.
हाँ, हम लोग को तो आदत होती है वैसे भी एग्जाम से पहले पढ़ने की, है ना? Right, right. I think nowadays a lot of freshers are being asked system design, right? Which was not the case even 2, 3 years back. Nowadays, it's become very common for good product-based companies to ask, a system design. Even as a fresher, you should be prepared, है ना?
Basically, what is the mindset behind this is that the DSA problem can be solved by cheating or chat GPT, any kind of thing. And for system design, you have to think how the system should look like. You need to figure out things which I don't think any LLM model can do it in a better way. Yeah, so they basically focus how you can integrate the system to one another and uh, contribute to their company. So yeah, that's a pretty cool also. Matlab, I thought when I was preparing for system design, I thought matlab, it is very much interesting than doing DSA. DSA is also quite important for your problem solving skills, but yeah, you have to understand the system if you are going in a product based company. And yeah, any LLM model cannot understand the system easily. They can solve the problem, but they cannot understand the system and solve the things working around them.
Hmm. Right, right. So you're saying you enjoyed system design more than DSA?
Yeah, matlab, when I was preparing, I was enjoying it because matlab, it was more of interest. Matlab, it was more kind of how much interest do you have in some
Hmm.
topics. So I found it more interesting. For some, it would be competitive programming. For some, it would be DSA. So yeah,
Uh,
I
but uh,
found it more interesting.
but I think as software engineer, we should be more inclined towards system design, because that's what we'll be doing. We'll be building a system. We'll be building applications. So it's in the nature of our job, है ना? At the end of the day, we'll
In the
not be
long
showing
run,
DSA. Yes, in the long run, वही काम आने वाला है ना? तो वो चीज़ तो है. Right, right. So, like you mentioned, you're also a DSA geek, like you said. So, I'm sure you would have enjoyed DSA also, would have done DSA also. So, what about your DSA prep? How did you manage DSA?
when I was in first year, तो मतलब मैंने C प्लस प्लस भी नहीं देखी थी. लाइक मतलब मोस्ट ऑफ द व्यूअर जैसे नहीं देखा होगा. मैंने फिजिकल एजुकेशन ली थी 12th एंड 11th में. एंड C प्लस प्लस से इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया, पॉइंटर्स, ऑल दैट. So मतलब I was quite running away from it in first year, but in later on I followed Code with Harry, many YouTubers like Abdul Bari, and I learned one language, and then I thought if C++ is there, I should learn Python. I did a mistake there. I I kept on exploring language instead of exploring the DSA world. So in my second year, I learned C++, JavaScript, everything I was exploring. बट लेटर ऑन जब इंटर्नशिप का टाइम आता है तो फिर पता चलता है डीएसए करनी है. तो so 6 months before I started preparing for DSA, I followed the sheet of Striver. It is, I think, called A to Z sheet, where there are 180 questions. So you need to follow it. मतलब डीएसए प्रिपरेशन में ये होता है कि बच्चे ज्यादातर एक चीज के अराउंड स्टक हो जाते हैं, एंड दे कीप सॉल्विंग इट, बट यू हैव टू सॉल्व मेनी वेरिएशन ऑफ प्रॉब्लम. जैसे मैं क्या कर रहा था, तो मैं शुरू शुरू में इजी प्रॉब्लम्स जो होते थे लीड कोड के, वो सॉल्व करने लग गया था. बट लेटर ऑन पता चला कुछ डीपी भी होता है, कुछ बाइनरी सर्च से भी चीजें सॉल्व होती है. उस स्लाइडिंग विंडो चीज भी कुछ होती है, तो यू शुड टेक सम शीट लाइक A to Z आप ले सकते हैं, या लव बबर का 450 ले सकते हैं, और गोयल का ले सकते हैं. सो it would be better if you stick to some sheet and keep solving one problem a day. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 5 प्रॉब्लम पे करेंगे एंड ये होता है मतलब कि आप 10 days, आफ्टर 10 days you won't be solving the problem. So you get one problem each day, and you would get better by better. Or apart from it, you should give contest, लीड कोड पे दो, कोड कोर्सेज पे दो, बिकॉज इससे क्या होता है ना कि वॉट एवर यू हैव लर्न यू कैन इम्प्लीमेंट इट, एंड यू वुड गेट द कॉन्फिडेंस कि इफ आई वुड बी आस्क्ड इन द इंटरव्यू आई कैन सॉल्व एनी प्रॉब्लम. सो इट इज वेरी मतलब जेन्युइन एडवाइस, मतलब कि आप कॉन्टेस्ट दो, भले ही आप क्या कहते हैं ग्रीडी अप्रोच इस्तेमाल कर रहे हो, अगर बाइनरी सर्च कर रहे हो, एटलीस्ट यू वुड गेट सम थिंकिंग कि हाउ टू सॉल्व सम प्रॉब्लम.
Hmm. Correct, correct. Especially if you're in first year, second year, I think everyone should do code forces, code chef, है ना. So that improves your problem solving thinking to next level. Did you do CP also in college?
Yeah, I did the CP, but yeah, मैं लीड कोड पे ज्यादा करता था. I used to do there, and मैंने कोड फोर्सेस एंड कोड शेफ पे भी दिया था, बट मेजरली मैं डेव साइड भी था. आई हैव पार्टिसिपेटेड इन न्यूमरस हैकाथॉन्स इन माय कॉलेज. तो एक अज्योर ने किया था होस्ट, तो आई वॉन अ सेकंड प्राइज देयर. आई सो या तो आई वाज मोर काइंड ऑफ डेव गाय, बट आई एंजॉयड डीएसए एज वेल. आई सेड अर्लियर, मैंने डेव का मतलब डेव का नाम भी नहीं लिया था, बट
मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ कि डीएसए गीक बोल के डेव भी बोल दिया, सिस्टम डिजाइन भी बोल दिया, डीएसए ही मेंशन नहीं किया.
हाँ,
बट हाँ.
तो मतलब आई लव सॉल्विंग द प्रॉब्लम्स, बट मैंने डेव पे फोकस किया, मैंने हैकाथॉन्स में पार्टिसिपेट किया, बिकॉज एक टाइम होता है कि आपको कुछ दिखाना है कि व्हाट यू हैव accomplished in resume. If you are not, if you don't have any internship, what you will show in the resume? You won't show that you have solved 500 problems, you are a 5 star. Everyone is doing that, but एक hackathon में जीतना is a great thing, that accomplishment in your resume. You would stand out from everyone.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So
एग्जैक्ट. मतलब जी, अगर आपने कुछ ओपन सोर्स, सॉरी टू कट यू ऑफ, बट अगर आपने कुछ ओपन सोर्स हैकेथॉन वगैरह जैसी चीजें कर लिया ना, वो तो नेक्स्ट लेवल, इट विल पुट अ शाइन इन योर रेज्यूमे, यू नो, मोर देन
yeah.
एनी अमाउंट ऑफ डीएसए कुड एवर डू. क्योंकि लाइक यू सेड, एग्जैक्टली लाइक यू सेड, the recruiter or the person wants to know ki what have you done in 4 years of engineering. You cannot say you've only solved 500 problems and done nothing in dev, right? Being a software engineer, appearing for a software engineering role, है ना.
हाँ, तो आजकल हो रहा है कि मतलब इफ यू वुड बी गोइंग इन स्टार्टअप, दे वुड एक्सपेक्ट फ्रॉम यू कि तुमको बेसिक नोड जेएस चलाना आता है, तुमको सिखा नहीं रहे बिठा के. सो तो उतना तो आना चाहिए कि कुछ तुम बना पाओ. आजकल टूल्स हैं, बट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड चीजें हो कैसे रही है. सो वो एक एडवाइस रहेगा कि एक हैकाथॉन में प्लीज पार्टिसिपेट करो, भले ही आप एक नोट वाला एक ऐप बनाओ, बट डू पार्टिसिपेट देयर. मैं जनरली मैंने इनिशियली शुरू किया था टू गेट द स्वैग्स, बट इट बिकी हाँ, डे फोलियो पे होते रहते हैं हैकन्स, तो यू गेट द स्वैग्स. सो इनिशियली मैंने उसके लिए किया था, बट लेटर ऑन आई मतलब मैं मतलब इंजॉय करता था हैकाथॉन्स में जाना, मेकिंग थिंग्स, इंटरेक्टिंग विद पीपल. एक तो आपका नेटवर्क भी बढ़ता है इफ यू गो टू हैकाथॉन. So you get to connect to people and you get the referrals. मतलब there is a quite high chance कि तुम referral भी ले सकते हो किसी company में if you are doing good there.
Nice, man. Nice. So it's you're like an ace of all, ace of all things. Done everything. DSAV, DevB, system design, bhi, hai na? So nice. This is, to the viewers, this is something that you should put yourself as in college. बहुत लोग एक ही चीज में बहुत ज्यादा घुस जाते हैं. That is also fine. But अगर आप सब कुछ अच्छे से कर रहे हो, मतलब not everything to the fullest, but आप जितनी चीजें एक्सप्लोर करोगे उतना आपका एक बढ़ेगा, योर वेरिएबल विल ग्रो. तो दैट विल डेफिनेटली हेल्प यू इन इंटरव्यूज वगैरह. फिर आप लिमिटेड नहीं रहोगे कि डीएसए किया तो सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड कंपनी, फिर आप स्टार्टअप्स में भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो, आप प्रोडक्ट बेस्ड स्टार्टअप्स में भी अप्लाई कर सकते हो. तो दिस इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग, दैट यू कैन मैनेज. All right, so I think we've covered your preparation, we've covered your interview experience. So on a final note to the viewers that are watching this video, जिनको भी एक अच्छी company crack करनी है, like urban company, so what advice would you like to give them?
तो बेसिक एडवाइस ये रहेगी, जो मैंने मिस्टेक की थी कि एक्सप्लोरिंग मेनी लैंग्वेजेस, पाइथन, जावास्क्रिप्ट सब सीख लो, तो उस पर फोकस मत करो. एंड बी कंसिस्टेंट. एक शीट पकड़ लो, डू वन क्वेश्चन एवरी डे. सो ऐसा नहीं है कि आप 10 डे में 50 कर लो. आप 50 डे में 50 करो. दैट वुड मेक अ ग्रेट इम्पैक्ट, बिकॉज यू वुड कीप रिवाइजिंग द प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम. कल ये किया था, आज ये कर रहा हूँ. एंड पैरेलली एक स्किल सेट डेवलप कर लो. कुछ प्रोजेक्ट्स बनाओ कॉलेज में, भले ही आप हैकाथॉन्स में नहीं कर रहे, बट एक अच्छा रिज्यूमे के लिए प्रोजेक्ट्स कुछ होने चाहिए. भले ही आप एक नोट मेकिंग ऐप बना लो, नेटफ्लिक्स क्लोन बना लो, बट यू शुड हैव सम प्रोजेक्ट असाइड. सो एक आई थिंक 5 स्टार कोडर बन के सिर्फ आप स्टैंड आउट नहीं कर पाओगे, बिकॉज मिलियन ऑफ पीपल आर डूइंग देयर. सो एक प्रोजेक्ट, अच्छा सा प्रोजेक्ट, अगर वो प्रोजेक्ट हैकाथॉन में आ सकता है, कुछ आइडिया है आप पे, सो यू शुड गो देयर. इवन इफ यू डोंट विन, यू वुड गेट द रेफरल, यू वुड गेट द नेटवर्क देयर. सो एक बबल से बाहर आने की ट्राई करो. आई वुड गिव दिस एडवाइस टू योर व्यूअर्स.
Hmm. Right, right. That's some wonderful advice right there. Try to do as much as you can in college or even after college in your preparation. Make sure कि ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं हो जिसमें you fall behind. क्योंकि फिर ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए इंटरव्यू में कि you fail an interview because of something that you neglected. And this is a great advice कि आप एटलीस्ट एक करो हर दिन, बट वो कंसिस्टेंसी ब्रेक नहीं होनी चाहिए. अब 10 दिन 20 दिन छोड़ दोगे देन यूल सफर अ ग्रेट लॉस, क्योंकि जो पुराना होगा वो भी यूल स्टॉप रिवाइजिंग. इट्स बेटर कि यू डू एटलीस्ट वन अ डे एंड be consistent with it, है ना? That is more
Yeah.
important. So I think that's a beautiful ending to Ankit's journey to urban company, his preparation and everything in between. So that was a great podcast, Ankit. Thanks a lot for coming. I hope and I feel my viewers would have learned a lot from you, about how many things you managed in college, how many things you were able to do. It's a great thing, I hope people learn a lot from you. So yeah, thanks again for coming, man. It was great to talk to
Thanks.
you.
Thanks, Ashish.